Hello, today I'm going to be telling you about the history of sport between 1902 and 1910. In the early 1900s came the Boer War. This made a big turn on sport as Britain realised that the nation wasn't as fit as it should be, so drills and exercises in schools were introduced. This meant kids were growing up with exercises and activities and grew up to be fit and healthy. But after the war, the exercising activities that we do now were not what they had to do. Instead of fun games and equipment to use, they had to do continuous activities of the same action over and over again in unison. Not only was this getting kids in schools fitter, it was showing them how to act correctly and teaching them power and control. This was called the model course. After the model course, sport was becoming more and more popular within all social classes. Each class would have a different type of sport, from the lower class, brawling sports of rugby, to the upper classes sports of tennis. Sports games and tournaments were being organised and there was more professionalism inside sport. People were starting to play passionately about a certain sport and didn't just play because they wanted to have some fun. These exercises were then brought into all schools, and by 1910 sport was brought into the school's curriculum. So because kids had to do sport for a lesson, the activities started to have a structure to them and not just exercises. This made kids enjoy sport and they wanted to do it outside of school as well as inside. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've learnt a bit about the history of sport between 1902 and 1910.